This is a test. For the next 60 seconds, this station will conduct a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. The broadcasters of your area, in voluntary cooperation with the FCC and other authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have been instructed on where to tune in your area for news and official information. This station serves the Los Angeles area. This concludes this test of the emergency broadcast.
This is a test. KPRC-TV is conducting a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. The broadcasters of this area, in voluntary cooperation with federal, state, and local authorities, have developed this system in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, a life-threatening occurrence, or a severe weather warning, the attention signal you just heard would have been followed by official information, news, or instructions. Channel 2 serves the Houston and Gulf Coast area. This concludes this test of the emergency broadcast system.
Activation of the emergency broadcast system for LA County. Effective at 6:45 p.m. this date, the Los Angeles County Emergency Operations Center has announced expanded boundaries for the emergency curfew. These areas are bounded by the Long Beach Freeway on the east, Santa Ana and Santa Monica freeways on the north, the Long Beach the San Diego Freeway to Crenshaw Boulevard, and then Crenshaw Boulevard south to Lomita Boulevard on the west, and Lomita Boulevard on the south. Additionally, the unincorporated community of East Los Angeles, as well as the entire city of Los Angeles, continues to be included. This concludes the activation of the emergency broadcast system, April 30th, 1992 at 1917 hours.
This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. A test of the emergency broadcast system. The broadcasters of your area, in voluntary cooperation with federal, state, and local authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, the attention signal you just heard would have been followed by official information, news, or instructions. This station serves the Western New York area. This concludes this test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. The broadcasters of your area, in voluntary cooperation with federal, state, and local authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, the attention signal you just heard would have been followed by official information, news, or instructions. This station serves the metropolitan Boston area. This concludes this test of the emergency broadcast system.
Emergency.
But Wednesday at 1 is only a test.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding. You may be seated.
Whoa. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Bridget Martin and Tyrone Martin. Mr. and Mrs. Martin, you have been married for 20 years. You have one child together.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. The message you are hearing is part of a nationwide live code test of emergency alert system capabilities. This test message has been initiated by National Alert and Warning Authorities in coordination with emergency alert system participants, including broadcast, cable, satellite, and wireline participants in your area. Had this been an actual emergency, the attention signal you just heard would have been followed by emergency information, news, or instruction. This is only a test. We now return you to regular programming.
Okay? He talks very loud to me, to my son. He's just overbearing. He feels that he has to monopolize the whole conversation at all times.
Now, Mr. Martin, Mr. Martin, no, Mr. Martin, Mr. Martin, Mr. Martin.
This is what
Your attention, please. This is Dick Chapman, one of your official civil defense broadcasters with a special message. Military authorities have advised us that an enemy attack by air is imminent. This is a red alert. You are advised to go to your nearest shelter area immediately. Find shelter. There is not time to leave the city. Your state civil defense director has just issued the following instructions. Please remain calm. Every precaution will be taken for your protection. Keep your radio tuned to this place on the dial throughout the alert period for information. Telephone service to your home may be cut off to permit military and civil defense authorities to carry out vital operations. Do not attempt to join your family or your children if they are now separated. They will be cared for where they are. Obey your civil defense warden and find shelter now. Take shelter in your basement or in your nearest shelter area. If you can plug in your radio in the basement, take it with you. Use a portable radio set if you have one. Otherwise, turn up the volume of your radio so that you can hear it in the basement. Keep calm. Don't lose your head. If you are at work, obey your civil defense authorities. Go quickly and calmly to your designated shelter. If your children are at school, they are being directed to shelter by their teachers. If you are in an automobile, pull over to the curb and then go immediately to the nearest shelter area. Do not leave your car where it will block traffic. This station will continue to stay on the air throughout the alert period to bring you authentic information and official instructions. Stay tuned to 640 or 1240 kilocycles on your radio for official information. Refuse to listen to unauthorized rumors or broadcasts. This is your official civil defense broadcast.
In accordance with the authority vested in me, I hereby declare a civil defense emergency to exist in the state of Minnesota. This will put into effect emergency plans for your welfare. Minnesota civil defense organizations, including those of counties and municipalities, are directed to mobilize and act in accordance with approved plans. I am also calling a special session of both houses of the legislature to convene at a place and time I will designate in a later announcement. I ask that you cooperate with your civil defense officials. You will be advised of further developments by radio. Stay tuned for further information. This is Governor Elmer L. Anderson.